A upon 3 is equal to B upon 4 is equal to C upon 7. Now this is given. You have to say, have two parts. This is equal to A minus 2B plus 3C, and you have to find out this part, right? The denominator part. And secondly, it is having something in the numerator and denominator 6 minus 8 plus 14. This is that. Now according to the theorem of equal ratios, children, and where there is A, I am going to put 3. Where there is B, I am going to put 4. Where there is C, I am going to put 7. So how will I write down? It is 3 minus 2 will come. Where B is there, what I should write? 4. And where C is there, what I should write? 7. Is this part clear? Right? So we have A minus 2B plus 3C upon 3 minus 8 plus 21. So A minus 2B plus 3C upon minus 5 plus 21. So A minus 2B plus 3C upon 16. Correct? So this is how, according to the numerator, you can find out the denominator. Now you all are having such sums in the previous exercise also. So there also we have used componendo, dividendo, we have multiplied by the different coefficient. So the one sums in this chapter can be done by 2 methods also, 3 methods also. So as per the exercise, whichever new concept is introduced, I will be using the new concept and solving it. Now here children, see, you have 6 minus 8 and 14. But what are that? A, B and C के साथ में you have 3, 4 and 7. So how can I get 6? 6 can I get in terms of 3? Yes, I can get 2 into 3. Right? Now 8 is there. How can I write down 8? 8 I can write down as 2 into 4. Right? And 14, how can I write children? I can write 14 as 2 into 7. Isn't it? So as per your A, B and C, you are trying to adjust the given denominator. Denominator is given 6 minus 8 plus 14. So I have written in this way. So whatever way is here, the same way can be done. Where there is a 3, I can write down A in the numerator. So it will be like 2A, minus sign is there. This 2 and this will be B, and then plus this 2 is there. Instead of 7 I have C. So you have 2A minus 2B plus 2C. So you can write the answer. This is 2A minus 2B plus 2C upon 6 minus 8 plus 14. Clear? Okay. So we are not doing, here I did the addition because the box was expected in this way. Here this is written in this way. Why they are written in this way? So that you can understand what is there in the numerator. If they will write the answer completely, then you may not be knowing. Suppose they are written 12. So 12 kaisa hai? You have a various way of getting an answer 12. So they have purposely written the way here. So we are here not going to do any addition. This was as a blank, so we found the answer of this. In the exam, they are expected to write down just this answer, but to get this answer, this entire sum is there. Followed? Chalo. Now we'll move on to question number 2. Question number 2 says 5m minus n is equal to 3m plus 4n. Now as the name of the chapter is ratio and proportion, so we must be having some fraction. Na? So what I am doing, is I am taking first all m together and n together, and then I will try to get the ratio. Chalo. So 5m minus 3m is equal to 4n plus n. Followed? So this will be 5m minus 3m is 2m and 4n plus n is 5n. How we wish to have a upon b, c upon d, to like that? Can we have m upon n? Yes, we can have m upon n. So what will be the value of m upon m? m यहाँ का यहाँ पे, n is shifted, 5 वहाँ का वहाँ पे, and this 2 is shifted. So m upon n is equal to 5 upon 2. So once you get this, children, m upon m, then see the question. The question is, you have to find out the value of m square plus n square upon m square minus n square. So how will you go about? You will do the square of this and then componendo dividendo, as we did in 4.2 and 3, right? So let us say this is what we have to find now. So by taking this into consideration, what I am supposed to do, you need not write this step. This is just to see how you can go further in the sum. So you have m upon n is 5 upon 2. So what is m square upon n square? It will be 5 square upon 2 square. So therefore m square upon n square is equal to 25 upon 4. तो स्क्वायर मिल गया. Then what you will do? Using componendo dividendo. So m square plus n square and m square minus n square will be 25 plus 4 upon 25 minus 4. So m square plus n square upon m square minus n square is equal to 29 upon 21. Right? See, once you come under this value part, फिर तो आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो. So getting this part is important. Clear? Shall we go to the next part of the same question? Huh? So next part में क्या किया है? What you have to find out? You have to find out 3m plus 4n upon 3m minus 4n is equal to how much? Now children, can you tell me how will you go about? क्या करोगे? See the question, analyze the question, and let me know. With m I want 3, with n I want 4. So I will try to do multiplication here, and whatever I will do, same thing I have to do here also. So let us begin. So you have m upon n is 5 upon 2. So what is 3m upon 4n? Why I have taken 3m? See the question. With m 3 number is there and with n 4 number is there. So again I have to multiply numerator by 5 and denominator by 4. This is the fraction given, and 3 3 and 4 4 came. Clear? Okay. So you will have 3m plus upon 4n is equal to 5 3s are 15, 4 2s are 8. Now what you will do? Using componendo dividendo. So what you will have? 3m plus 4n upon 3m minus 4n is equal to 15 plus 8 upon 15 minus 8. So you are 3m plus 4n upon 3m minus 4n is equal to 23 upon 7. Clear? Fill it up. So we got the answer, right? Now the third question, first part. What did it say? So children, now slowly difficulty order of the question are increasing. So I want your complete attention here. I hope everybody has completed the sum. So let's see now. A into y plus z is equal to b into z plus x is equal to c into x plus y. And what is given? A, B, C, no two of them equal. Please, we are going to understand what they wanted to convey to us. Moreover, we are going to see the question also, because question के हिसाब से we are going to start the method ना. According to question we will manipulate what we want. For this question my board will be very much small. And then too I am writing the question because we have to analyze the question. ठीक है? So we have to prove it. हमारे पास ये है and this is you have to prove it. You have to show this. Okay, this is not given. This is not given. That you have to prove. Given is this. Acha, now A, B, C, no two of them equal means what? Very difficult language, na? What do you mean by that? It means that you can divide by A, B, C because no two of them are equal. Okay, so it means that. Fine. So let us divide by A, B, C. So what you will get? So this is the question. We will be beginning with the answer. So they are not 0, right? Please mention in the answer, otherwise when you will understand that during the exam, then also you will follow it ऐसा क्यों हुआ. So please write down answer. No two of A, B and C are equal. Therefore A minus B डिवाइड कर सकते हो. A minus B, B minus C and C minus A is not 0. अगर इक्वल होगा तो उनका सब्ट्रैक्शन 0 आएगा ना. They are not equal, so their subtraction will not be 0. Okay, so this is the things which you should understand, that we can divide by this, no problem. See that this part says that na. See, A minus B is there, B minus C is there, C minus A is there, and they are in the denominator. So whatever things are in the denominator, we have to be sure that it has to be non-zero. तो हम लोग ने वो कंफर्म कर दिया. Clear? So now we have just this thing, and from that we will begin. Right? So consider, what do you have? A into y plus z is equal to b into z plus x is equal to c into x plus y. This is there. Now you have something, this it should be there. Huh? So what you do, divide by ABC all together. तो क्या होगा, ये सब BC AC ये सब आ जाएंगे. Right? So dividing throughout by ABC, what we will get? सबको डिवाइड करो. Okay, all the things are divided by ABC. Now in the numerator, whichever alphabet is, and that will get cancelled. यहाँ पे A cancel हुआ. Here we will see that B got cancelled, and here we see that C got cancelled. Right? So what you will have? You will have y plus z upon B into C. You will have z plus x upon A into C. And here you will have x plus y upon A into B. Is this much part clear to you?